based on what happened, and then we're going to discuss the risks of your exposure as shortly as possible. But it is impossible for you to have any kind of sensible discussion on this issue unless you have the information. And you make up your own minds after that. You make up your own minds. I'm not here to make up your mind for you. I'm not going to disrespect you like that. You will make up your own minds. I will give you the information. On the 25th of November 2012, there was a leak. That's the date that the leak was thought to have happened. On the 25th of November 2012. On the 19th of January 2013, right? The release was reported to Rubis. On the 21st of January 2013, the equipment was cleared. So, in a matter of days, the equipment that caused the leak was repaired. By the 21st of January 2013, the variance records showed that 24,000 gallons of gasoline, unleaded gasoline, had leaked into the environment. What does that mean? That means it leaks into the rock and it meets up with the groundwater. And it floats on top of the groundwater, right? Gas floats on top of water. And it also mixes. So you have the pure gas, you have a mixture of water and gas, and then you have the water. All right? On the 23rd of January, there was a big evacuation at Cable Bahamas. I happened to be there that day. And I saw people from the Department of Environmental Health Services with handheld devices measuring indoor air quality. I saw that with my own two eyes. I'm not worrying about what nobody tell me. I saw that. All right? On the 24th of January 2014, test pits were excavated along the eastern boundary of Rubis. Gas was found and monitoring wells installed. The very next day, 7 borings were made. 4 of them, 7 borings were made. That means holes in the ground. 4 of them contained gasoline, some as much as 2 feet 4 inches thick. On the 31st of January, the Department of Environmental Health Services and the Environmental Monitoring and Risk Assessment Department were officially notified. On the 8th of February 2013, the Rubis Robinson Road service station closed down. So you had the station operating with all of this fuel in the ground. You make up your own mind on that. By March 2013, sampling on-site and off-site and monitoring wells was being conducted in addition to 2 private wells. By October 2013, Black and Beach began their review. In December 2013, a contamination and assessment report and remediation action plan was completed. And I might add that we heard from the Department of Environmental Health Services, and they said that that remediation action plan did not get the certificate of approval. February 2014, Black and Beach delivers their final report. On the 16th of April 2015, we had the town meeting. On the 21st of April 2015, the report was made public. Now, I'm going to go into this just a little further. Just bear with me. The reason why people have a big issue with gasoline, when you go to the gas station, you can smell the volatiles. It evaporates quickly. That odor you smell is a mixture of all kinds of things. It contains toluene, naphthalene, xylenes, but it contains benzene. That is the culprit that has everybody afraid because it is nasty stuff. Okay? You can drink it. You can cook your food in it. You can eat it. It can also, because it evaporates really quickly, it can percolate, which means just pass through the little cracks in the concrete, accumulate in your homes, in your bedroom. It can stick on your skin. It can get on your furnishings. You get me? So you have multiple ways that you can be poisoned by benzene. Either you can take it in directly or you can breathe it. Okay. Now, the Environmental Protection Act says that residential groundwater screening up to 0.39 micrograms per liter. And we're working in micrograms per liter. Forget micrograms per liter. You just remember that number, 0.39. If your well has 0.39 micrograms per liter of benzene in it, or less, it is deemed safe. If your well is contaminated under the Environmental Protection Act in the United States, and this is what our government officials go to. They go to the Florida Environmental Protection Act because the geology of Florida, right? The geology of Florida is very similar to the geology of the Bahamas. That's why they go to it. they mandate that you clean up benzene. If you find it, you clean it up to one microgram per liter. Okay, now let's discuss some of the results that were found and that were known for years. The Monroes, monitoring well number 44, 390 micrograms per liter. So this is the root for the cause of concern. The Evans family, monitoring well number 48, 69 micrograms per liter. The plaza right here on the corner, if you turn right here and you ride straight to the corner, you look at the plaza on the right, they had 9,900 micrograms per liter. That's over 9,900 times the allowable amount on your cleanup target. Okay? Times over. 9,000 is? No. Leave me alone. Look here. I want you to know something right now, right? That this issue, I've seen all the divisions in this room. This is a national issue. The colors of this issue are black, gold, and aquamarine. You're right. 9,900, okay, it's 25. 9,900 is supposed to be 0.39. Or you just keep that in your mind. It's supposed to be 0.39, and you're finding 9,900. Right? At the next location, the plaza by Pick and Pay. Monitoring well number 45, 4,200. So you see the amounts of benzene that the people were exposed to is far. You understand the cause of concern? And this creates the sense of urgency. Okay, I'm going to go even further. I'm almost done. Just a couple more minutes. I'm sharing factual information that was put out by your government, our government, the government, by Black and Veatch. I'm sharing this information. I'm not making this up. Okay? Now I'm going to discuss the current status of the situation right now. The current status. Right now, in the ground, there are 2 mobile plumes of gasoline. What do I mean? That means that when the gasoline leaked from Rubis and was floating on the water table, it moves, and it's moving in a northeastern direction. So that means that where we're standing right now. Northeast is coming this way from Rubis. So I'm also here to tell you that you can believe what you want to believe. I'm delivering the facts to you. There was no, let me finish. There was no installation of an impermeable membrane. You see, what they normally do in these situations, they put a membrane down to stop the fuel from moving forward. That's what they do. There was no installation of that. So you know what that means? It's moving towards this way. So the danger is real, and the danger is still ongoing. I'm saying that. You put me on that. Now, many residents in this area, have been made sick. People have cancer and people have died. You can trivialize it all you want. It's happened. They said that there is a cost, that just one life lost to this kind of negligence is too much. Whether no 1 or 2 or 10 or 20, how many people down there? One sick child is enough. Now, the last thing I'm saying in relation to this is what we're facing.